Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Numbers Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video. Series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Basically this is another request. It's pizza time. I like pizza. Robert likes pizza. Robert says hello. Hello. And this is a suggestion. A couple of weeks ago I tried from the Piccolino range. It really is Pavlov's dogs, isn't it? Gone already. I'm so predictable. I'm already dying my own salivation. Yeah, I tried the Piccolino range from Iceland. This didn't come from Iceland for a change. I know. And their spicy Italian andouille pizza. And someone said, try the Ponzi Italian TV chef one from ASDA. There's two. There's a frozen and there's a chilled. And the frozen is supposed to be hotter than the chilled. Even though I had a look at them, and I don't think they're called the same thing. I think the only difference between the packaging is one says spicy pizza and this one says super spicy. But the fact that it says super, I'm all for, because that word alone, dying here, suggests that this is going to be hot. But they said try it, it's hot. Now, andouille sausage is a southern Italian sausage that's a soft spreadable seasoned salami from Calabria. See, look, Calabria. I didn't even have to fucking Google that. It's on the box already. And when I had that pizza, I was amazed at how soft how soft it went when I cooked it. And it was actually quite spicy. It didn't blow my head off or anything like that, but there was a definite level of heat to it on the back of my lips, on the end of my tongue, and the back of my throat. All the places that you would expect hot food to hit the boxes on. So I thought then, well, if this is hotter than the one from, that's what they said by the way, it's hotter than the one from Iceland, then I will definitely give it a go. Obviously it's not going to hit the dizzying highs of the scarily spicy pizza from Iceland that's, you know, it's currently discontinued, but I'm sure it'll come back. I've eaten it twice. That thing is fucking nuclear and I love it, but it's not for the faint-hearted. So yeah, I thought I would give this a go. Is the cooker mocking me? No. The cooker's not mocking me. How hot should I cook this at, actually? Oven cooked from frozen, 200 degrees Celsius, 1 degrees Fahrenheit, 800? Fuck me. 180 degrees Celsius, we cannot for the Fahrenheit fan oven. We are on 180 degrees Celsius and it's 10 to 12 minutes. So I will cook at 10 minutes. Right, let's have a look at what's in. This is £3.25 by the way, and its weight is 448 grams. I want to say that's reasonable. That's reasonable for a branded product. Other than he's a Ponzi TV chef, well, that's what someone told me. I've never even fucking heard of this guy, to be perfectly fair. I don't even know how I pronounce his surname. Is it Gino Campo? That sounds about right. Yeah, no idea who he is. Is he a good chef? Is he a bad chef? Don't know. Is he a good chef? Is he a bad chef? Don't care, because someone recommended it to me, so I'll give it a go. He does have a whole bunch of products in this range. It's not just pizza. He's got Manonna's, seriously, Manonna's, was it lasagna or Manonna's moussaka? Moussaka is a poor man's lasagna. There, I said it. Yeah, I sincerely doubt that is your actual Nana's recipe, Gino Campo, that is your real name, because if it is, you can tell your nonna from me that fuck me, she puts a lot of salt in her lasagna. Anyway, let's see what's in this. The meatballs aren't bad though, I'll give them that. I like having them in a French stick. Wood-fired pizza crust topped with tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, spicy salami andouille, and sun-dried tomatoes. Ingredients: wheat flour, tomato sauce 15%, tomato puree, extra virgin olive oil. They do like their olive oil, don't they, the Italians? Salt, cornstarch, oregano, buffalo milk, mozzarella. Obviously you make mozzarella with buffalo milk. I only found out the other day. Mozzarella pearls, Buffalo milk 10%, water, mozzarella, cheese milk 7%, spicy salami, pork 6%. That's down there. That's down there. Am I reading any other? I think we do have other ingredients of heat then. Chili pepper, sugar, dextrose, smoke flavouring. Smoke flavouring, I've said it before. Smoke flavouring is a thing. It's not smoked, it's smoke flavouring. Antioxidants, because we obviously need them in our pizza. So it's andouille and it's chili pepper. Doesn't tell me which chili pepper, it just says chili pepper. Well, the other one was hot, so you know, I'll give it a go. And it's pizza. You can't. Well, I shouldn't have said that out loud. You can fuck up pizza, but hopefully Gino Campo won't. Inspired by the southern region of Calabria, the home of the spicy andouille sauces. This is the pizza I like to serve when the boys come home to watch the football. I bet. Look at him. Look at him. That I almost said the C word then. That fucker's never watched a game of football in his life. Seriously. Look at his tight fucking fitted V-neck. Oh, bollocks is that guy watch football. Look. I watch the football with the boys. I'm just like you. Come and buy my pizza. What a load of bollocks. Pizza, beer and football. You can't get more Italian than that. That man's never had a beer in his life. In fact, I tell you what beer that man drinks. That man drinks Bud Light, and he probably agreed with the advertising program on that one. He's probably a fan of the influencer as well. Look at that, Jesus. Right, I grew up in Naples, the birthplace of the iconic pizza. As a young, I don't want your life story on the back of my pizza box. I grew up in Naples, the birthplace of the iconic pizza. As a young boy, I learned the art of making pizza from my grandmother, Nonna Flora. Oh, Nonna Flora, there you go. You had to get that one in. 30 years on, based on the same methods and ingredients, I'm proud to have created a range of pizzas for you all to enjoy at home, just like my family do. Bon appetito! Using a traditional slow-rising dough inspired by the time-honoured Neapolitan recipe, stone-baked in a wood-fired oven. Nutrition, energy, per 100 grams, 448, so times it by 4.5. So fat, 13 grams. Fucking hell. So like 50 plus. Of which saturates 5, so 20. Salt, 1. So 6, 7, 8, pushing 8. Yeah, your Nonna likes her salt, doesn't she? Anyway, let's have a look at Crisp Corner. So this week, if you look carefully, I ate all the hot. I was going to review them, but I just ended up eating them at work. I ate all the hot, spicy crisps I had last week. Bar these, but I doubled up last week, if you remember. There was a small bag that was the same as these. These are like flaming hot Wotsits, if they're actually hot. They hit the back of your throat a little bit and they taste fucking fantastic. But the cheese sticks ones that were the same make, they were hot. I put it on Facebook. They were hot. They were tasty and delicious, but they were hot. Seriously, I ate them like 5 at a time. Because otherwise they made me cough. But they were really hot. They made my nose run. I scratched my eye. I couldn't see out of it for about 20 minutes. I had to bathe it in water. This was at work. They were fantastic. But this week I was in Iceland. These are £1.50, and I came across share bag. That's not a share bag. That's barely a bag for Robert. Look at it. How big is it? 130 grams is not a share bag. Right, but Cathedral City have formed. Their cheese is absolutely fantastic. So, I thought I'll definitely give this a go. If you make cheese, and you're making cheese and onion crisps, then you have one job. To make it fantastic, and you're halfway there because your cheese is fantastic. So I thought I'll definitely give those a go. I am a fan of cheese and onion. I never liked it as a kid, couldn't stand it. It was always the bag that was left in the multi-pack in the cupboard. But as an adult, I am a fan. Don't know why. And then these are Marks and Spencer's. These are £1.75, which is quite expensive. You could say for what they are, because obviously, as I always say, apologies for the boiler clock. No, I'm not apologising. Should have said that at the start. No, as I always say, this is so I can postpone my lunch to 3:15 in the morning when I go to work, because I start at 9:30. I can smell these through the bag. Mango chutney flavour, mini poppadoms. I like poppadoms. I like mango chutney. Everything's coming up Millhouse, so definitely thought I would get on those. £1.75 though. A little bit expensive for what they are. Anyway, despite trying not to, I say try not to. One of them wasn't, someone sent me a message on Facebook, but a couple of suggesting it. They said one for Eddie's Bar. Touche, sir. Well played. If you're watching this, thank you. Anyway, couple of new arrivals in Eddie's Bar. To Eddie's Bar. This was absolutely banging. I've almost polished it off. It looks like I've just eaten the middle of it, but no, it's all stuck around the outside. That was absolutely fantastic. So I'm very much in the mood for mayonnaise, spicy mayonnaise. So when I saw this, Newman's Own, oh no, Paul Newman's gonna take my knees. I thought I'll definitely give that a go. 175 in Morrison's. Roasted tomato and chili. Down with the idea that it says tomato. It's not just, you know, spicy chili, but it's obviously got a tomato seasoning and it's Newman's, so therefore it should be amazing. Because, you know, Hollywood, everything Hollywood touches is amazing. Supposedly, you know. Well, why do they preach at us and tell us how we're living our lives all wrong and stuff? Because they're Hollywood people, and Hollywood people know what's best for humanity. Anyway, the other one is this, Heinz Hot Ketchup. This was £1 in B&M. It's exclusive to B&M. There's a bigger, well, it's not a bottle, is it? Because plastic. You can still buy glass bottles for ketchup, can't you? Heinz. Anyway, right, so why are there only 57 varieties when they constantly add new ones? If there were varieties and then this wasn't one of them and this came along, then surely that makes it 58 varieties. I don't know. Bigger bottle was £1.50, but this might be shite. I haven't tried it yet, but it's Heinz Hot Ketchup. It doesn't have a chili rating or anything like that. Also, I wanted to point out, this may say super spicy pizza, but it doesn't have a chili rating. I always get nervous when stuff says hot, but it doesn't have a chili rating. But like I said, the other one was hot. Anyway, so, but this supposedly has form. Also, like I said, I'll save this for chips. Every time I try new ketchup, it's got to be with chips. Heinz has done a hot ketchup. It was spicy sriracha ketchup, but it wasn't very nice because sriracha has a very specific, overpowering taste, and I'm not a massive fan of it, apart from this one. This Dr. Will's all natural sriracha hot sauce for anything. I'll be the judge of that. Red peppers and habanero chili. This is, but generally I find sriracha to be a bit overpowering, whereas this is just hot, so I'm assuming this is just chili ketchup. Anyway, let's have a look at the weather. As you can see, it's summer, basically. It's hot. It's about 25 degrees out there. It was pretty much that all last week, or this week I should say. It hasn't rained all week. It's not going to rain all week next week. It's probably not going to rain to the middle of June, which makes me very, very, very unhappy. Also, it's a bank holiday weekend, which means nothing to me because I have to work bank holidays. Just thought you should know that. Anyway, interesting things that have happened this week. So, the review embargo was lifted on Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. You know, that Indiana Jones movie that doesn't exist because there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies. It's a perfect trilogy. Yeah, so it was out at Cannes, and then they released the review embargo on it. Apparently, everyone's saying they got a standing ovation at Cannes. No, they didn't. It got a really lukewarm clap. The standing ovation was for Harrison Ford. Anyway, so the critic scores are in on all the review sites. You got to read the BBC review of it. It's absolutely fucking savage. It's an old, you know, depressing, basically crippled Indiana Jones is second seat to his young goddaughter who runs around doing everything better than him, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Because we knew that was going to happen. She already ruined James Bond. She basically castrated him in that movie. And now she... Why did Hollywood love her so much? And now she's ruined Indiana Jones. Well, she's one of the writers. She hasn't technically ruined it. Kathleen Kennedy has ruined it. I see my mouth doesn't want to say her fucking name because she's ruined everything. So you've already turned him into a deadbeat dad in fucking Star Wars. Now he's, sorry, spoilers, his wife's left him and he's had to retire because no one wants him to, you know, it still teaches, you know, archaeology and no one's interested in that anymore. But basically, it's got fucking shocking reviews, absolutely shocking. Before you say, you should see it for yourself. No, I don't. It's a Disney movie, so it's going to be stuff full of woke gender, and obviously the woman, it's going to be the young, you know, do everything better than the man, because in all Disney movies, man bad, remember that. But what's good about this is, hopefully, because it cost 300 million due to reshoots to film, so it means it's going to have to at least make 600 million to break even. Seriously, look up how these things work. That includes marketing and stuff like that. I sincerely doubt it will. I cannot see this being a $1 billion, you know, dollar movie, because no one wanted a fucking old Indiana Jones, and the last Indiana Jones, you know, another movie that doesn't exist, was fucking shit. At least it wasn't woke, and everyone knows that Kathleen Kennedy she's determined to destroy the old guard of cherished characters in all Lucas franchises and just concentrate on the new generation like Rey in Star Wars that no one's fucking interested in. So hopefully this fucking tanks, really. This fucking tanks, because at this point, surely Kathleen Kennedy cannot be bulletproof anymore. How shit doesn't stick to her, I don't know. She clearly knows where all the fucking bodies are. So tank Indiana Jones. I have no fucking interest in seeing it. If you want to see it, good fucking for you. You know, everyone needs to watch some piece of woke garbage at some point in their life. Oh wait, no, they don't. So please tank, because at this point you have to sack that woman, and then maybe we can claw a little bit of dignity and goodness back for Star Wars. Anyway, let's bang this bad boy in that there oven. Of course, banging this in that there oven will actually involve me having to, like this man watches football, or drinks, well no he does drink, but we've already discussed that, he drinks Bud Light. Oh, actually probably drinks Miller Lite now as well, because they've gone the same route, haven't they? Anyway. Probably shouldn't have sat there talking so much, because it's so warm in here, it probably would have slightly defrosted it, and that will ruin its cooking time. Probably should keep that, actually, so we can do a comparison. I can smell it through the wrapping. At least the placing of the mozzarella pearls looks decent. It wasn't too good, was it, on the piccolino? Or just from now on, you're just going to refer to it as the Iceland one. Right. What does it smell like out? Oh, hang on. Caught a pocket. See what I did there? Out of the packaging. Again. There is no smell of spice in this whatsoever, but you can see it. You can see the andouille. I love saying it. Sausage, and it's soft, and that's not because it's melted or anything. It generally is soft. Crust looks right as well, but obviously I won't be eating crusts because I'm not a monster. Right, let's bang this in the oven. Also, are you ready to see the best shirt in the world? Pay attention. Told you it was the best shirt in the world. It is currently pushing 35 minutes past 2. Where is my phone? We're going to do this for, it says 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to take a look at 9 minutes, as I always like to undercook my pizza, because I can't stand it when you burn the cheese on it. Well, you don't even burn it. It goes that weird orangey colour and starts getting a crust to it. I'm still dying. Don't like it when that happens. Don't like it. Right. Stop watch. Start. Right, so Great British Railway Journeys, as I always like to watch at this point of time on a Friday, is still on, halfway through our marathon. Bag of crisps I forgot to mention. My friend bought me these because they were reduced, but I had had them before. Hot sauce blaze. These are hot. They weren't as hot as those Carolina Reaper, had to look there, hers cheese sticks. Well, nowhere near as hot, but for mainstream British hot crisps, these are pretty fucking warm. Anyhow, right, so gonna go next. There's a fly in here as well, motherfucker. Gonna go next off, finish off the episode of Great British Railway Journeys. Can't talk, summer, hate summer. See you in 9 minutes, which brings us up to 2:45. Don't know why I said that like a question. See you in a bit. Holy shit, lost track of time. Coming up to basically 10 minutes, so I guess 10 minutes then, you know, that's the basic time it said that you can fucking fly. You can, that's another reason I hate summer, you can cook it for. So we'll do that, 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Like I said, I don't like it when the cheese gets that weird orangey crusty thing going on the top. However, I will be needing that bad boy there, and so let's get this fucker out. Will he get away with it? I've been quite good at this recently. Open, step back. Focus, damn it. Did he get it? I think he got away with it. What does that look like? I'll tell you what. There was no smell in this room whatsoever until I opened the door. Ow, 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 ow. Don't do this at home. I'm just retarded. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. You go there, you go off, and it's 2:45. That looks alright, doesn't it? I would say I got that done about perfectly. Does smell, definitely smell the sausage. Other than that, I wouldn't say there's a massive amount of heat coming from that bad boy there, but it looks alright. And That's an official scientific test, didn't you know? Crust seems to have come up banging. Let's cut this bad boy up. I am obviously going to need a plate, but comparisons. Product. Picture. Product. Picture. Look at a serving suggestion where he puts fucking leaves on it. Like, who does that? This guy who doesn't watch football and drink beer. He's who does that. That's just stupid. But do you know what? Especially with the cheese, it does look like the picture. You can go in the recycling now. Your job here is done. Wait. Right. I always get worried that I'm going to spread the toppings, like, you know, drag them across the pizza. Ruin it, because look what's going on in the middle. Sure. Maybe I should just get another pizza thingy. Wash. It's my OCD, it means I have to wash it. Right. Thought you got away, didn't you? Not on my watch, motherfucker. I was going to eat that, no. Resist. Otherwise it won't be a fair review, will it? Shit! I'm thinking maybe I should have done it for longer, actually. Right. I almost forgot my fire extinguisher of choice. Yeah. Bigger fridge might be needed. Right at the back, over sure. In case you're wondering why there's so many bottles of lemonade, can't get cans of the stuff at the moment. It's really, really annoying me. Because I don't buy big bottles, obviously, because they go flat. So this is the only way I can get my lemonade. This is my favourite lemonade in the whole world. Anyway. Tropical Crush Zero Sugar, because myself and Robert, we don't want to get fat. Might not be the best thing to eat, this, is it? With my brand new shirt on. Don't know how you're not impressed. There's definite spice coming off on the plate. My mouth is absolutely gone. Obviously, you got regular pepperoni, salami, and you've got the andouille. So, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. No andouille. Oh, I was going to say, that's weird. I couldn't taste it. I could not taste it. But there's an immediate line at the back of my throat. The mozzarella is really nice, really creamy. You would expect that. It's mozzarella. There's definitely a piece of sausage there. There's something we need to discuss in a minute. Well, there's 2 things. One, don't chuck around the word super spicy unless you absolutely mean it. Giveaway that it probably wasn't going to be that hot is there's no chili rating. It's lashing the back of my throat. I'm not going to lie, there is a bit of heat. It's lashing the back of my throat. Little tingle on the end of my tongue, tiny little tingle on the back of my lips. When I've eaten the whole thing, that's a serving for one. When they say cut it into 4, oh sorry, divide it by 4 in nutrition, they mean 1 piece apparently is a serving. Is it fucked? Right, but pepperoni's alright. Maybe it's this piece. There's not enough andouille on it. I want more heat for my pizza than this. I don't know if I go as far as to say it's bland, because it's not. Let's get a bit of sausage. That's what she said. Right back at you, love. Yeah, when you get the sausage, there's a bit of heat. There's not enough of it. We'll have a look at another piece, but I wouldn't say it's bland, but the piccolino one is a far better taste, even with its fucked up cheese placement. Awkward. It's a far tastier pizza than this. There's not enough strong flavour. Predominantly, I'm just getting, you know, the creamy nature of the mozzarella. point in case. Not enough sausage. If you're in spicy and do your sauces, you got one job. Hit me with your spicy and do your sausage. Excuse me, palate cleanse. I'm just thirsty, that's not because it's hot. Right. Excuse me, Willy Pops. This one seems to have, its placement's a bit poor, but a lot more spicy sausage on it. So, I'm just going fuck it straight for the sausage. Awkward. See, there is a little kick to the sausage, which you would hope. But the thing is, excuse me, mouthful, manners. It's nowhere near as spicy as the one on the Iceland pizza for a couple of weeks ago. I'm disappointed with this. It's not a terrible pizza. It's not the blandest pizza I've ever had. Mainly tastes of mozzarella. There's not enough sausage on it, and when you get sausage, this is just awkward. It's not spicy enough. I mean, I can feel it in the back of my throat, but it was far stronger. I mean, I guess all andouille sausages are not the same. It was far stronger on the Iceland pizza. Excuse me, Windy Pops. And while this does have spice, I certainly won't call it super spicy, and it certainly doesn't have enough of it. Yeah. Maybe my sort of expectation from heat is a bit different to other people's. But this, yeah, the sausage is just not, it's not doing it for me. Bit disappointed with this, Gino de Campo. Your nonna failed. Yeah, would I recommend it? It's not the worst pizza I've ever had. It's not the best pizza I've ever had. It's not spicy enough. There is spice to it. Maybe your minds may vary compared to mine. There is spice to it, but there's not enough of it, and it's not hot enough. See? Bit of sausage then. Just a tickle down the back of the throat. I was expecting more, and it certainly ain't worth £3.25. See, a little tickle, but not enough. Anyways, always I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried this. I'm not having it again, and I certainly, based on this, not going to try the chilled one, which, to be fair, what it is and do you doesn't say super spicy. I think it's just as spicy. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend this, but I would love to know what you think if you've tried it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have to double up on the nuggets tonight now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.